sorry. I was there and then I was gone again. I realized I needed to fix something real quick. But hello! Welcome to the stream! Let's see if my mic's added good. I think this is good. I think my mic is good. Here, let me just lower it just a wee bit. Actually, I think that made it worse. Never mind. We're just gonna keep it like this. Hello! Hi! Welcome to another Art Fight stream. We're just working some more on that one, on the Art Fight piece that we were already working on. Let's see. Ooh, that music's a wee bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it down just a wee bit. Right. Sure, we've got everything set. Up a minute. There we go. I think that'll work. 25 seems like a good area. Let's see. I'm gonna, since the hair requires me to do some fast strokes and stuff for me to get the lines I want, I can't do those on stream because it lags so much. So instead we're gonna start on the clothes, and he's gonna be partially bald on one side of his head for most of the stream. Huzzah! How's the user? I'm good, sir. How are you, Rin? Welcome in. That doesn't feel right. Give me a second. No. Okay, that feels much better. Alright. Continuing that line. I think that can work. I'm in a very great mood. Ooh, what's got you in such a good mood? I'm glad you're in a good mood. I'm just being nosy. Oops. Let's see. I need to... No. That's a bit better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's good. I think that works. And we'll pull our lines over here. No. I'll continue over here first. I don't want to spend too much time on that area. Oh, perfect. This looks nice. There I'm down timing on going to the Renaissance Festival, scheduling battles. Scheduling battles are losing. But the Ren Fair is fun! That's so exciting! I don't know what you mean by scheduling battles or losing. I'm a little confused. Like, scheduling battles is a losing battle? Oh, scheduling is hard. Is that what you mean? Sorry, it's early. shoulder. Nice. Scheduling for more than one person. Yes, scheduling is difficult. Gotcha. Okay, yes. Scheduling is a losing battle. Yes, I feel you. Dude, whenever me and my friends want to go to a Ren fair, we're always like, okay, what's one weekend ahead of time that everybody can ask off for? Or does anybody know what day you're not working so we can schedule around that? You know? And it's a struggle. It's a struggle, but it's worth it in the end to be able to go with your friends and stuff. Always worth it. Can be quite the dippity sometimes, yeah. Oh wait. It gets frustrating too. Like, not just with like Ren Fair scheduling, but like also like D&D and stuff. Like just doing anything that requires a group can be so hard to schedule around. Especially if everybody has like different time, not necessarily time zones, but like different schedules in general, which most people do. But anyway, or like work in different areas that require different schedules and stuff. Like somebody's like working a night shift, like a night shift worker, and someone else is like a morning shift worker, and so we gotta find a balance between those two. Some people work on weekends, some people don't. It's. Would you like to go with? I don't think I can go to one right now. I don't have the ability to right now. I am scheduling for one later though, which I'm excited for. I think. I don't know. Let's see. But thank you for the invite. I appreciate it. We can start a whole new scheduling process. Yippee! Scheduling! Here we go. Okay, those wrinkles look fine. Actually, they don't look bad. We're gonna continue. Nice. I like that. I don't like the way that one turned out. Give me a second. I want to fix that. Oh, wait. Gosh. 1 second. I forgot to do something. Okay, there we go. Sometime I want to get like a new... I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. I want to get a new, like, background music because this one's nice. I just want something a little more custom, you know? I'll have to figure out a way to do that though. How much time do you have to finish this battle? Until the end of the month. We have until the end of this month to finish up our art fight attacks and the such. Okay, that's a little bit better. But yeah. It's just a month-long thing. Some people really want it to go on for longer. Personally, I like it being a month long. I don't want it to be any longer than that because, it's easier to schedule out time for a month than it is for a year-long event, you know? Or like a 2-month event. Because then I'd be like, okay, I'm only going to be able to do it for 1 month. Because I've got other things that I want to do. I've got this whole thing going, and then I've got like IRL stuff I've got to do and stuff. And I try and keep those like separate and stuff, so I have to like schedule those out. Be really careful with scheduling those out. You gotta make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song. That is such a cute song. Whenever I hear it come on in like a movie and stuff, I'm just like, yeah, yeah. I like these. I like these wrinkles. These wrinkles look good. I should. Yeah, this looks okay. This is looking really nice, actually. Yeah, this looks good. I like this. IRL stuff is so real, isn't it? It's just... goodness gracious. Work-life balance. You know? And not just like work-life balance, but like making your dreams come true and work balance, you know? And life balance, because I have friends I want to hang out with. No! Flipsty do paint work! I'm gonna quick save. It's gonna take it a moment though. Oh, there it goes. Alright. I like this. This is nice. Okay. We're gonna continue. Nope. We're gonna continue. That doesn't really work. I don't mind that. I don't mind that so much. What are we drawing today? Hello, Eagle! Hi! What are we drawing today? We are drawing a man. His name is Valerian. And he is a cowboy. He's a Victorian elf cowboy. And this right here, he's supposed to have a pew pew, like a weapon, and I erased it because I didn't want YouTube to get me. I didn't want to get got. I might even have to try and like edit my. I might have to try and edit my composition and stuff, because I just realized that YouTube might not like that. Have you been to the Colorado? No, I have not. I love going to Ren. Yeah, Ren fairs are so fun. He sounds so cool. Yeah, he is really cool. I gotta finish drawing him. I'm currently working on the shirt winkle. I'm currently working on the shirt wrinkles, and they aren't quite wrinkling the way they need to wrinkle, you know? See, that's too much of a difference. That's too exaggerated. It makes the shirt look like it's cut off from itself. And that's not the case. I'm just gonna have to do a long continuous line, aren't I? That's much better. Much better. Okay. And then we're just gonna whoop. Oops. We're gonna whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Yeah. I haven't visited any other Ren Fair. Would like to, though. You should! I hear there's some, like, all over the place. And, like, some of the most unexpected places, too. Like, there's tons of them around. Let's see. There we go. I think I'm going to... Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this side arm alone. Do you go all out with the outfits, Ren? Yikes. Yes, I try. Heck yeah. That's like the only way to go to a Ren Fair, though. You gotta go all out. You can't just... I don't know. If you don't go all out, I feel like at least try within your means to go all out. Like, I don't know. The whole point is to dress up, you know? And so sometimes when I see people walking around and they aren't dressed up, I get a little sad because I'm like, oh, but that's the whole point. It's like Halloween, but like different times of the year, you know? I feel like it's more fun if you dress up. You get to be more... It's easier to be a part of the experience, you know? And it's just a lot of fun. And I get that some people can't, like, dress up big because of, like, limitations and stuff. And you don't have to. Just, like, dress up just a little bit, you know? Like, I don't know. I just see some people wearing, like, everyday clothes, and there's, like, they clearly didn't style it in a way to try and be dressed up, and I'm just like, oh, but you're missing the point. Currently building a pirate cobbler kind of deal. That's cool. That's really cool. Exactly. It's one of the few times I can wear my swords and my knickknacks. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of fun. These wrinkles aren't right. Like the one up on the shoulder isn't right. These down here near the armpit are fine. But the one up here, this one's off. I need to look up someone wearing a long sleeve shirt. I don't really draw people wearing long sleeve shirts all that often. So oftentimes the wrinkles around the shoulders when I do look kind of off. Okay. Oh, mayhaps I wasn't wrong, actually. Maybe a button-up is what I'm looking for. What? Okay, yeah, a dress shirt. Oh. Yeah, mayhaps I wasn't wrong. It did just look weird to me for some reason, though. So... The vibe is such a great time, even for those who go without a costume. That's true. That's true. I do like going a lot. I have fun whenever I go. Yeah, you're right. I guess I really shouldn't judge people for not going in a costume. They're just there for the experience. And you don't have to dress up to have the experience. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, this looks much better. Okay. There was something I was doing wrong, and I was just taking the line a little bit too far. Like, the angle was too harsh here. You see how in my sketch the angle goes right here? That was too harsh for what I needed. I'm trying to indicate a shoulder there, and so I needed to make it more round. Oh my goodness. I used to not get the hiccups, like, at all. But recently, I've been really bad about getting the hiccups. I don't have them, like bad right now, but I could feel that I was about to catch the hiccups if I wasn't. I'd like to try and recreate your adventure fit for Nikki. Maybe more leathery. Oh yeah, the one with, like, all the furs and stuff. That would be so cool. Makes sense, makes sense. Shoulders are important. Yeah, they kind of are. I don't know. Well, maybe not. I mean, we could always have our arms just floating by our sides. Disconnected from our torsos and the such. Ooh. Ah! Is that what we're doing? Huh? Ah! But yeah, I really like I really like that idea. The adventure shit. The adventure fit. I misspoke there, guys. I didn't mean to say that. 1 second. I need to recover. That did psychic damage to me. 1 second. No, I misspoke and I accidentally said a bad word. Give me a second. I'm mentally recovering. Anyway, the adventure fit is really cool. I like it. I'm very proud of that design, and I feel like if I had the means to, I would definitely go out to make something similar. I think it would be a lot of fun. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that. Ha ha ha, you got paid. I didn't mean to. I misspoke. I'm here. Oh no, I'm being a bad. Hi, Lucy. No, it's not your fault. My brain got ahead of what I was saying, and I stumbled over my words, and then I said a bad word on accident. I don't even know how I did that. I was trying to say adventure fit. I actually took psychic damage from that, guys. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I just, like, I felt my very being just shake to its core. I felt it felt like a disturbance in the force. I missed that. What did you say? Ban her. No! No, please. It's okay. Everyone misspeaks sometimes. I know. It's not the first time. Oh. Anyway, let's draw some more wrinkles, I guess. Actually, that doesn't look right. Can't believe I said that. Alright. Oh, those wrinkles don't look right. Also, how are you, Lucy? I'm sorry, you came in and I did not ask. How are you today? Are you doing good? Clip Studio! Clip Studio! Oh, thank God. It's okay. You're fine and I'm doing good. Okay, good. I'm glad you're doing good. I need to take back the wrinkles. saving. I'm trying to save. Okay, Clip Studio Paint is being a little butthole for me right now. Give me a second. It's not saving? Okay, there it goes. Okay, I think I need to take a second and give Clip Studio Paint a break. Chat break real quick. So, what's everybody doing? Like, are we doing anything fun? Ren said that Ren's going to a Ren fair. A Ren fair, if you will. Ren said they're going dressed up like a pirate. I'm planning a Ren fair trip, sometime soon. Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't like giving out details, because, like, I kind of try and keep, like, the whole streaming thing separate from the whole IRL thing. That's, like, my big thing. The whole reason why I'm doing it the way I am is because I value my privacy a lot. Like, a lot. So, that's why I'm so hesitant to say things and stuff. I'm always, like, filtering and being like, okay, could this possibly ever dox me? If, like, I have trauma. Anyway, went to a concert last night. That's cool. That's really cool. That's awesome. Keeping a low profile? Exactly. I like keeping a low profile. I will remain an enigma for as long as I can. Yeah, I do like keeping a low, as low of a profile as I can. Some people, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Anyway. I wonder if, oh, hey, it's working. But yeah, so we've got people going to Ren fairs, concerts. Any other fun plans from anybody else? Or, like, any other fun plans that everybody else has? Like, let's see. I feel like that wrinkle is fine, right? Can you still hear Eagle Eyes? Hear what? Oh, you're asking Eagle Eyes. If, okay. Sorry. I read that wrong and I was like, Eagle isn't here with me. I was so confused. Okay, I'm trying to think. So when the hand bends, the wrinkles along the sleeve will bend too. But how much? It wouldn't be too... It'd be kind of subtle, wouldn't it? No, not if it's not resting. So the hand looks so weird to me. I need to fix that. We're gonna erase this little piece here. Here we go. Okay. Why? Let's rotate and see. Oh, I see why. Okay. I've got it. I've got this. I actually go to a lot of concerts. They're fun, and I have these special earplugs that lower the overall volume and noise, but keep clarity. I try my best to get the best seat in the house. Heck yeah. Give 'em mittens. Give 'em mittens. Oh, to hide the fingers? Yeah, I could. But that's a cop-out, and if I'm not gonna get better at them unless I practice. Something that I didn't understand when I was like first getting like doing drawings was that I tended to avoid what I felt like I couldn't draw well, which is why I'm having to like learn how to draw men, because like I'm having to reteach myself to how to draw basically, because like I avoided drawing men so much up until like recent years. I avoided it like the plague. Same thing with like shoes and stuff. I would always like avoid drawing the feet because like the feet always like they were like hard for me to draw. So I was like, you know what? This full body drawing cuts off at the feet. You could give him fingerless gloves, especially since he's a pew-pew slinger. That's true. He does have a fingerless glove, but he's only got one, and it goes on the hand that the braid, like this braid is on. So it would have to be on this hand, which I did a good job drawing that hand. So that one I'm not so worried about. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. Feet are weird and difficult. See? See? And then I see these artists who like specialize in drawing shoes, and I'm like, how? Like, how do you understand the shoe so well? Like, how do you understand how it moves in a 3D space? Like, for me, it's really hard because like I don't know, I guess I just don't think about it nearly as much as like I do other things, like the faces. I'm constantly thinking about how faces look in a 3D plane, how the chests look, how arms move in a 3D plane, how hands move in a 3D plane. I just need to do a study. I just need to do a study on legs in general. I just need to work at it is all. But yeah. Feet are definitely tough for me too. Yeah. They're not easy. They're not easy. I dare say, like, feet are about as hard as hands. Let's see. I need to push this. No! That's not what I wanted. Okay. Well, that just makes his arm look lumpy. See, the sleeve needs to come in towards the wrist a little bit. That's what I'm missing, I believe. Come back, my reference page. Come back. Well, no, not necessarily. If it's a well-pressed shirt with cuffs, no. But the thing is, like, I don't think the shirt he's wearing has cuffs. Give me a second. Let me look. Oh, it does have cuffs. Yeah, it does have cuffs, unless that's like the glove. No, it does have cuffs. Huzzah! That makes things so much easier for me. You have no idea. Okay, so time to draw some cuffs. They're like rounded cuffs. So, oh. a little too big. And it's like, and it sits snug around the wrist. Not like super snug, but close enough. So. Ah. Okay. Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna fix this cup. Just a wee bit. That looks nice. That looks nice. I like that. And then... Okay. And then... Okay, I like that. We're gonna keep it like that, and we're just gonna ignore the hand for a minute. And we're just gonna finish drawing the shirt here. Actually, that's a... I don't like that tangent there. That does look good. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing my best. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And then add some more wrinkles here. Well, if they would behave. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Crap. Is his head too big for his body? Is it? What do you guys think? I don't know if you can see it very well. Let me turn it so that the... Guys, real struggles with... I pack way too many clothes for this weekend for this... No! How did you get them in there in the first place? How did you pack so many? You just gotta recreate what you did to take them. Not neatly. Ah, I see. Interesting. So, whenever I go on a trip, I always count out, like, I always do like a rule of twos. I grab like 2 different pairs of pants. One for casual outings, one for that I can dress up to be dressier, you know, in case I go to someplace nice. And then I pick out 3 different shirts that I can cycle out. Well, depending upon how long I'm gone. If I'm gone for a week, normally that works. Maybe 1 more shirt and maybe a nice dress. I try and... Though I'm like a freak. I like to pack light. Like, I don't... Because I like to pack light clothing-wise because I really want to take my computer with me everywhere I go. You know? And a book. I have to have room for a book. in a sketchbook, even if I'm not gonna touch them. Just knowing they're there is comforting. I'll make it work though. Also, I waited till last minute to pack the trip, so I overcompensated. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh. Now wait a minute. Let's see. Is that too many wrinkles? Nah. Nah, because it's tucked into the belt, and whenever you tuck a shirt into the belt, it creates a bunch of wrinkles. So I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I say it's fine. Alright, I'm going to draw a button. That was a really bad button. Oh, it should be more round than that, silly me. I'm trying to teach myself how to draw like a proper circle without like using the eraser tool as much, which is ironic considering I literally just grabbed the eraser tool to clean up the edges a little bit. But it's not like me drawing like just a big blob and then using the circle, you know? I'm trying to like teach myself how to draw like a good circle without using the blob method. See, that's not bad at a distance. I'm also teaching myself that the little imperfections I see up close do not matter in the grand scheme of the design. If I sit there and I focus too much on making the button perfectly round, it's going to take me forever to get my artwork done. So I need to leave this button alone and copy paste it like I was planning. So true, bestie. So true. Oh no. Please, 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 please be kind to me. You know, not all buttons are round. That's true. That's true. There are really fun buttons out there. Sounds like you need to learn from Agate from Witch Hat Atelier on how to make circles. Yeah. No, the way they're... Okay, them drawing their circles so well is literally impossible. There is no way their circles turn out that nice. Even if your whole career is based around drawing circles, there's no freaking way you can draw a perfect circle like that every time. I'd rather believe that Coco being able to... I think Coco being able to draw a straight line so well is more believable than everybody drawing a perfect circle. She's in the dot. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I promise. I swear. There was a whole video that was floating around on the internet for a while that this guy, in order to draw a perfect circle, had to do that really weird, like, helicopter motion with his arm to draw a full circle. And you want me to believe that they do it with a flick of their wrist? I don't believe it. That's the most unrealistic thing about the anime. That's the most unrealistic thing about their world. I will stand on that business. They use the SpongeBob method of drawing this circle. You draw the head first, and then you erase, and then you just keep erasing, and then boom, you got a perfect circle. Honestly, I felt Squidward's frustration in that moment. Because what do you mean I've dedicated my life to this pursuit and you've barely started it and you're so good already, which is fine, but like I understood the frustration. Here we go. Yeah, I think this works. I make wooden buttons that always need sanding, much like your eraser. That's true. That's true. See, sometimes you do have to, like, make something and then shape it up by... That's what I really like about the concept of carving. I don't want to carve, but I like watching other people carve because you're working with, like, negatives instead of positives, you know? You're taking away from something to make a shape rather than building it up to make a shape, you know? I really like that concept. It's really nice. I feel that way with my brother. He's a fantastic artist and he's hardly ever draws anymore, but he's still better than me. Yeah. Dude, my little sister, she's way better than I was at her age. But my parents are like, well, because she's learning from you and your other sister, like because she's learning from you guys, and so stuff that you had to learn yourself, she's automatically, like, learning because she's watching you guys. I was like, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I like this button position. I shall keep this button position. We do need to, however, we need to wait. There we go. Button. Okay, we add back the button. That's a good way of looking at it for sure, yeah. The one thing with carving is you need to learn restraint because if you take away too much, you can't put it back. Yeah, exactly. But you slowly chip away at it. And as you chip away at it, something starts taking shape, and I like that. I like that concept a lot. I think it's really fun. And I find it fascinating to watch other people do it, you know? How many buttons does its shirt? Now that I think about it. Sure, we'll apply the transformation. Yeah, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put another one. Actually, 1 second. I'm gonna have to reposition these anyway, so I'm taking away some of the effort I did. I know, crazy. I just want some of this line back. There we go. Okay. Okay, copy, paste. Okay, we're just gonna use the layer. Just move this down here. And then we're gonna copy, paste again. And do the same thing. Here we go. And now we're going to fix. I made those buttons too big, guys. So learning how to be content with your own work. Yeah. I will say that as a perfectionist, learning to be content with your own work is such a struggle. It is so hard. And like I've gotten to a point where I'm much better about it than I used to be. Used to, if something didn't turn out the way I did, it would kill my drive for creativity for like a week afterwards. I would have such a hard time getting back into drawing because I was just like, well, what's the point if I can't make it the exact way that I want it to look? And then I started like then I started thinking about it differently. I switched it from a perspective of making it perfect all the time to taking it as a learning experiences. Because it is always a learning experience. That's what mistakes are for. That's what mistakes are. They're learning experiences. They shouldn't be something that you are ashamed or that you are ashamed of. Like, okay. Backtrack a little bit. If you make a mistake that hurts somebody, it's okay to feel guilty about it because guilt is healthy, shame is, you know? Anyway, that's a whole psychological thing that I'm not gonna go delve into right now. If you want somebody to delve into it, you should go watch Cinema Therapy. Their K-pop Demon Hunters video was really, really good. I really liked watching it. It was very good. It was about guilt versus shame and how guilt is constructive and shame is destructive. Anyway, yeah, I finally got to a point to where I'm better about it. I am much better about it than I used to be. Oh goodness, I feel the same way with content for sure. I'm a perfectionist with my voice and I have a hard time listening to my covers without hearing all the mistakes. Dude! Oh my gosh, every time I still have old content up on my channel that I know that I could do better with, but I keep it up because me hiding it just doesn't, it's, for a lot of people, it's really nice to see the way somebody grows, you know? It's really nice to see somebody start off at like a different level and then grow. I am much better at art than I was 2 years ago. Like even 2 years ago, I have developed better skills, you know? So a lot of people do really like seeing that change. They're like, wow, and it's encouraging for them because because if they only see you as you are in that moment, then they consider that it feels a little more impossible for your own personal growth, you know? But seeing somebody like move through, like being able to see that scale is comforting, and it helps people realize that, hey, if I keep working at it, I too can get better or get to the point that I want to be. Considering he's an elf, he may have mystical buttons. Oh, that's true. I do need to shrink them, though. I left my phone at home, so I can only watch you on my iPad. Tiny sword. Hello! Hello, Clara! Welcome in! Thank you for stopping by. Honestly, seeing your art now from when we first became friends even, has been crazy. Like, it was beautiful then, but you've grown still so much. Yeah! See? And it's like, and it's because I've been like practicing so much, and I've like really started like honing in on it. Thank you though, I really appreciate, thank you so much, thank you. Oh my gosh, and you have improved so much with your artwork too. Like the last drawing you did, I was so impressed. I was like, dang, she got good, she got like better so fast. You were already like really good, and then you got better too, and I love seeing it. It's so good. Extra tiny silver. I'm itty bitty. I'm itty bitty. I'm itty bitty on an iPad. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, buttons. Buttons. That's what I'm doing. Buttons. Buttons. Actually, I'm gonna do a thing. I've got this. I've got this, guys. I was already going to rearrange everything in the first place. I've been drawing a lot more lately. Thank you so much. That's amazing coming from you. Oh, you have gotten so good. I love the way you're doing your lighting now. It's so good. I'm trying, but if I stop even for a second, all the practice leaves me. And you've gotten so good too, Clara. Like, that, oh wait, am I allowed to say that? The things you've been showing me recently look great. I like them a lot. Sorry, I just realized that I could have accidentally spoiled something. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. My bad. You seem to have developed from challenging yourself to try different styles of drawing. Yes. Honestly, trying different styles does a lot for growth as far as art goes. Like, I plan on doing, like, I really want to do like a 20 styles challenge. You know, where I like pick certain media to draw inspiration from and then draw a character in that style and just repeatedly draw the character in that style. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. I would really enjoy doing that. And I should do it at some point. I just have other video plans to do before that, so... One second. Okay, I see. Alright, and now we're gonna merge all these layers together. Merge down, merge down, merge down. Okay. Buttons. Perfect. Ooh, like Art Deco? Oh, like, honestly, I should include some classic artists on that list, I suppose. Like, I think it would be really fun to try and draw in the style of Alphonse Mucha. I love his artwork a lot. And then also, like, Demon Slayer, Witch Hat Atelier, Ghibli Studio, just, like, different types of art styles, like cartoonish art styles and like animated art styles that I want. Arcane would be a fun one. Oh wait, Art Nouveau, yeah, Art Nouveau, I can't ever say it properly. That was Alphonse Mucha. Art Deco is something else. But Art Deco is really pretty. It's more geometric than Art Nouveau. Give me a second. Ouch. Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau. Pronunciation. Oh yeah, I'm saying it right. Art Nouveau. Look at me go, guys. I'm good at pronouncing things. Nouveau. Arcane would be sick. See, and get this. I used to draw in cell. I used to cell shade up until I watched Arcane, and then I took. Ooh. I've got food. I shall eat that in a second. But until I watched Arcane, and then when I watched Arcane, I was like, oh, I want to try painterly style, and then I just took off from there, and then I started like developing my own style even further, and honestly, I love it. I really like how I'm developing and the direction I'm going as far as art goes right now, and it's so nice. Art Deco is dwarven while the other's elven. Yes, exactly. Pardon your French. Yes, pardon my French. Nouveau. Let's see. I need to make these a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller than that. Because the buttons on his shirt are tiny. Tiny, itty bitty buttons. also have a lot of space. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think that's good enough. Drawing bodies is still kind of tough, especially without a 3D model to help. Yeah, they are tough. Being able to picture stuff like that in your head takes a lot of practice, and 3D models can help a lot. I really like using 3D models for specific things. Like, there's some poses that I want to do that just don't have any references online for. Yeah, it just comes with practice. Exactly. Okay, please, just let me select the buttons. Here we go. Moving this one down here. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Nobody's gonna look at my button spacing and be like, those buttons are uneven. Shush! No, they're not. Alright, guys, I've got some food. I'm gonna munch for a second. But if I were to do like a different styles challenge, what kind of styles would y'all like to see me draw in? Those buttons are uneven. Shush! No, they're not. Deco? Okay. I'll have to find like an Art Deco artist that drew people. Demon Slayer would be really cool with those harsh lines compared to your usual style. Yeah. Okay. I agree. You must have dressed in a hurry, yes. Abstract, ooh, fun. Art Nouveau. Okay. What else? I've already got, I plan on doing Studio Ghibli already, so. What else? Van Gogh. Drawing celery. Okay. Oh, Van Gogh would be so hard. Like, which era of Van Gogh? Like, 1 second. Yeah, which era? Because he slowly got a little more abstract with his artworks. Gosh, I love the way he used his paint. Because he did a self-portrait, and as he aged, his self-portrait changed. Or, well, I believe it was like as his mental health deteriorated, his portraits started taking on a slightly more abstract look. Paint by shrimp. I'll try not to shrimp. Okay. My foo broke. Now I need a new foo. Paint by shrimp. Drawn celery. Okay, okay. But like art styles. What art styles do you want me to mimic? I could try drawing in a shrimp brush for like a different video. Or a different challenge. A fully watercolor artwork, okay. Except for the fish going bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm eating breakfast. I need sustenance. Nobody look at the time. I know it's like lunchtime and I'm eating breakfast. It's brunch. You gotta eat, it's fine. I'm sorry, even fairies have to eat. A chibi art style? There are a bunch of different chibi art styles, though. Do you have, like, a specific one in mind? Don't eat our food, though. You'll start dancing and won't be able to stop. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's just fairy food. I'm afraid if you are not a fae, you may be enchanted. Okay. Alright, let's try and continue with... I like the way these are positioned, so we're just gonna go ahead and merge those layers. And now we're just gonna draw a line. Well, that's not what I wanted. Not specifically, I need to look. Yeah, feel free. I still haven't come up with, like, my own, like, chibi art style. I kind of, like, borrow from certain styles I like. let me stretch. Let's see if I can find one. Because I don't draw chibis very often. I don't get a lot of people requesting me to draw chibis, and I don't like... Sometimes I do for, like, ARTFIGHT and stuff if I need to get, like, a revenge out, and I... So let me see... Sadly, I've got to go. Bye. Bye, Eagle. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Give me a second. I'm trying to find one. Okay, here we go. So this is one I did for a Secret Santa. Drawing blue tomato sauce. This is one I drew for a Secret Santa once. It was for a different creators server that I'm in. And I drew a chibi because it's like something I could draw decently fast. That's so cute. Thank you. I actually really like the character design too. I also did like a noise filter. You can kind of see it, the little tiny dots and stuff. Cause like, oh, pro tip, by the way, guys. Okay, so whenever you're watermarking your artwork and you're gonna post it online, put a noise filter over it so that if someone tries to like color pick to try and cover up your signature, it's gonna always look a little off, and it's gonna look like it doesn't belong. Here, 1 second. It's harder for them to cover up the... Because look, if they color pick, it doesn't pick the right color. See? Because it's all slightly shifted. And even if they try and find like the right color, it still doesn't look right because the colors are shifted so often, so much. And so it makes it harder for them to cover up your signature. See? I learned that from somebody on Instagram. See? Now, if I didn't have the noise filter, that would have covered up my my signature pretty well. How adorable! Thank you, thank you. I will say that her hoodie was really hard to draw. Her hoodie was quite the experience. I enjoyed it though, and it was a lot of fun. I tried my darndest to be as accurate as I could. But it is a really cool hoodie. But yeah, so that's like the most recent chibi I've done that I can show you guys. I do have a chibi that I've drawn, but the person I drew it for has requested that I not share it online, so I can't do that. But I tend to do like more round shapes if I'm drawing a chibi. But I'm slowly starting to develop my own style for chibis and stuff. Here we go. Wait. And then another. Oh wait, Okay, that works. That looks nice. Alright. We could go ahead and start drawing the belt, I suppose. It does have a belt buckle, and it's like a fancy belt buckle with like a design on it, you know? So let's try and achieve that. Anar! There we go. That doesn't look half bad. Let's take a look at what design is actually on it. Because I think it's like a ram. It is. It's a bull skull. But it's like... I see. It's three-dimensional. Oh! I've got the shape wrong. What about doing blackout? I'm not sure if that's a correct term, but I mean erasing from a... Oh! Using my eraser to... Okay. Interesting. I could try that. That'd be a fun little experiment. I like that idea. I don't think I've done anything like that before, actually. So... Okay. I do need to erase right here. I'm kind of excited to draw this. Oh my gosh. If I could just grab the eraser tool. Thank you. Because I do enjoy drawing little details like this. It's part of the fun for me, actually. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, it's been a while since I've drawn a skull, so it's gonna take me a second to remember how to do it. Okay. I've actually never drawn a cow skull, so I did make this way too large. Don't worry, I'm gonna draw this cow skull on a different layer too, so that it's Just put whatever patterns and colors you want underneath the black canvas and start erasing it, like those things you can find at... Oh! That is fun, actually. I like that. Would I, like, start with a sketch first, or would I have to, like, just work on it and try and make a thing? Oh, come on. Is that... Am I thinking of a cow skull when I'm Am I thinking of this right? Yeah. Okay, I see. Shrink that so I can have it off to the side so I can still see my chat. Cow skulls look so interesting. Like, you wouldn't think a cow skull would look like that. You know? They have a very intriguing design. Oh, they actually got a little point on their head. Got a little lumpy head. I'll fix it. Okay. Copy. Out. No. Paste. Here we go. Paste again. Flip this. I suppose you could sketch something to use as a reference, but doing it all from scratch. Right. Let's combine these two. Maybe I should just, I don't know. Similar to how I was taught to make rubber stamps by hand in my college typography. That's so fun. I want to take a typography class. I want to take an abadabadada class. Let's see. I want to see what they look like on belt buckles. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, the way I'm doing it works. Alrighty. Time to select. No, wait. Cancel. I literally bled from my art trying to make it. Oh, yeah, because you're having to cut. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I don't think some people understand that the whole blood, sweat, I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into this is actually, like, can be quite literal. Okay. Okay, that works. I think that works. Caught my hand with the carver and had to go to the nurse. Oh no. Yeah, I bet that was painful though. That stuff is sharp. Well, for me it was blood and tears, no sweat. Yeah, that makes sense. Luckily, I don't think I shouldn't put that out. You know what? I've already started saying the sentence. Luckily, I have yet to, like, cut myself severely because I'm so, like, careful with sharp objects. Because I really don't want to get cut, so. But now that I've, like, said that, I'm probably gonna get, like, a bad cut at some point. It's okay. It's fine. It's a learning experience. Here we go. Seems like that there's like little. I wonder if they've got like a big drawing of the belt buckle. They do not. So I'm just gonna have to use my imagination. Just my imagination. Okay. Let's see. I've got to wait. I've got an idea. And I don't know. It's just I feel like I know what they were going to. I'd sent you a pic of the stamp I made, but it's only copy is on my dang phone. No! You can show it to me later. I think that's right. Close enough, maybe? It was an owl. Oh, that's nice. I like drawing owls. Like, if I'm ever sitting there and I just don't know what to draw, but I do want to draw something, I will oftentimes opt for, like, an owl or a horse. Sometimes a swan. Ah, I can't see the belt loop anymore. Here's the belt. No, show me the belt. Oh my gosh, please. No, stop that. Ow! Ah! Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll live with it. I'll just live with it. Alright. Need to plug my computer in. Okay, let's see. We're gonna redo that because I feel like I can make that look prettier, you know? Okay. Yeah, looky there. That looks a little bit better than what I was doing. I like that. I did have it. Sent it only with the charcoal piece I did for fun. The charcoal one was done all by sight, no sketching or tracing. Best one I've ever done. Oh, yay! I'll take a look at it in a little bit. I'm excited to see it. Nice. That looks nice at a distance, too. Okay. I do need to bring in the belt buckle a little bit, though, because I did make it too wide. Which kind of messed with my composition a little bit. bring it in. It's a little off center. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. There we go. The biggest buckle gets first place. Me. Okay. I feel like that is a solid belt buckle design. Yeah. Yepers, that's a mighty fine trouser holder right there. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, it is. You bet your britches it is. I dare say that's a good looking buckle there. Okay. And then let's see. Okay. So I do need to draw the other side of the belt. Here we go. Ha, I am cursed with the southern accented family. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, here we go. Up. Let's see. Okay. I don't mind how that looks, so we're just gonna... And then we're gonna draw more belt. There we go. And then... Copy, paste. And move that down just a wee bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Here. Oh, there we go. Nah, they're great, especially my dad's side. Heck yeah. You could say it's fascinating. That's a good one, Rin. That's a good one. Oh, I live for the puns. Those are perfect. The big family and somehow. On both sides? Really? Interesting. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more. Maybe not openly, but I'm sure there's more. Yeah. 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 Oh, there we go. Guys, I must say, I'm pretty dang good at drawing belts. I don't know how. Okay, one day I just locked in and I suddenly could understand somewhat how a belt would look in certain angles, and I was like, oh, I'm running with it. They certainly aren't coming forward with it. Yeah, yeah. I'm locked in. I'm just locked in. That's the only explanation. That's a good looking belt. That's a good looking belt. Maybe if I don't merge into the sketch layer, please. Okay. Let me lower this. Oh. Oops. And then we're just gonna gently clean up this area just a smidge so that it looks a little more clear from... Yeah, there we go. From a distance. Don't forget that the overlapping belt part should be raised. Oh, the one behind. What? Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? And there's a clip. Oh. There's the clip. The little golden clip he's got on his belt loop. No, I think he got it. Oh, yay! we go. There's the belt loop clasp. And then... I'm just gonna follow what the drawing illustrates. So... there's a part that's sticking out right here. And that's gonna hold. And then part that's sticking out right here. Oh! There we go. It was doing a little dance there for a second. The pant loops! I do need to put in the pant loops, you're right. There do need to be some pant loopies. Wait, why doesn't his... why doesn't his have pant loopies? Are the leather leg bindings, are those called chaps? Is that what those are called? My mama would be so disappointed in me if she heard me asking questions like that. She used to ride Western style. Chaps. Cowboy chaps. Hey, I was right. Yeah, they got no butt attached. They're buttless. They got no booty. So are those attached to the belt or do they strap to your leg? Well, it looks like some of them attached to the belt and some of them don't. One second. So wait, how do they attach to the belt if they're attached to the belt? No, I don't want the glittery chaps. That's not what we need. That's not what we want. We want something. The massive fur chaps are sending me. Those are so funny looking. Aw, those are pink. Those are kind of cute. So do they attach to the belt or not? I think more modern cow wranglers have durable jeans. Yeah, but this character has chaps on. That's the thing. That's why I'm trying to draw them, is because they're a part of the character design. Okay, so it looks like that they do sometimes attach to the belt. But they also have their own... Huh? Wait, how do they... Okay, so wait, if they're attached to the belt, how are they attached to the belt? Like, is it just built into the belt? No, some of them are separate from the belt. I don't actually know. I never looked that hard. Well, I'm looking hard and I don't understand how they work. Okay, wait. Here's one. So they're their own. They're their own belt? Is that why there's a strap around the front? That's not. So, okay, so the belt. So one's belt is different from one's chaps, it looks like. Unless they are decorative. If they are decorative and for showmanship, they do. Nope. Well, you can wear them without a belt, is what I'm saying. And they act as their own belt, but they don't attach around your belt loops. They attach just underneath where your belt attaches to. So it's like, it's strapped around your butt, not your waist. Why? Why would you have them layered like that, though? That makes no sense to me. Like, why not just have them attached to your belt at that point? Or your belt loops? Are they heavy? Is that why? Because, like, if somebody, like, if your chaps get pulled down, it doesn't take your pants with it? Is that why? I don't know how they work. I thought chaps were friends in London. Oh, that's fair. Isn't it just harness, since they often contain, yeah, a pun holster and pouches? I guess. This is my first time actually taking a look at chaps. I never realized how they were. I never really took a hard look at their design. For some reason, I just assumed that they attached to the belt or were in lieu of a belt. And but they don't replace a belt like I thought. They have their own belt that attaches them, and then you can either wear a belt with them, like to hold up your pants in general, or you can choose not to. Yeah, they don't go through your pant loops. They just buckle on top of your pants. Sometimes around your waist, but that's for a different type. That's not for practical chaps. Those are decorative. Gotta have reliable holster so you can quick hit fire your pun at your target. I think Ren's got the quickest draw in the West when it comes to puns. Ren's got that covered. Okay. I see. But does it make sense? So it looks like this one in particular is attached to the belt, but it also has that extra belt right here that goes over the zipper. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna draw it the way they have it drawn, and I'm not gonna. We'll talk about the science behind the way chaps are designed another time. I gotta finish these chaps. Dads come with many pun holsters and pouches for extra ammo. They do. They're well equipped for that. It's a rite of passage for every dad. Okay. That's a pouch strapped to his leg. In case that wasn't obvious, I'm sorry. I'm doing a very simple design for it. Oh, nope, that's not how that... Look, okay. You know what? We're just gonna leave it at that for now. Because it is time for us to end stream. I just looked at the time, and honestly, the only reason why I noticed was because, my music stopped, and my music was 2 hours long, so... We're just gonna take a look-see-loo. Yep, alright. Well, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I do have next week's schedule ready, so all I gotta do is just fill out my stuff and then push out the stream schedule for next week. So I should be doing that by the end of today. And this time I say this every time. Every Sunday I'm like, I will remember, I won't forget, and then I go and forget. But I promise that as soon as I end stream, I'm gonna set to work on that, and then I'll get it posted soon. So, keep an eye out for that. And thank you all so much. Too busy looking at chaps. Yeah.